All right, this is a video using shape number 5 in the E minor pentatonic scales. So we got the 10, 12, 10, 12, 9, 12, 9, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12. And yeah, this is about improvisation or solo practice. And got some stuff pre-written to give you ideas on how you can use this shape. And then it's up to you to make up your own stuff. And the guitar profile is set to 120, but change it to whatever you need it to be in order to make it through everything and make it an appropriate challenge for you. Okay, so let's start going through all the individual parts and how you should play it and how it should sound. So this section here, it's the trickiest part. Like this area here. This way you can kind of set your fingers up in a way that works well for you. So I'm going pinky and then ring finger on the 12 on the B, 12 on the G. Whoop. This way I can avoid like having to roll my finger back and forth or jump the pinky back and forth. You could do it like that and actually do like some finger roll there. I like to avoid that as much as I can. Oof. Yeah. That tends to feel the most comfortable for me. Every now and then I'll have like a, when I'm sight reading something like this, my fingers will end up doing something a little different. I might put the ring down and then the middle. But I typically avoid finger rolling in situations like that when possible. All right, so let's demo that. Starting at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I guess when I played through it there, I did use the pinky on that. So separately, I would start this with my ring finger, but going from this note to that note, yeah, I did use the pinky. Then, yeah, first finger, pinky, ring, and so on. All right, let's do that again at the 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, next part. So we got a little reverse gallop stuff here. So right there, that's your reverse gallop rhythm. So we got that at the beginning and end of each bar. It's almost the same thing twice, except here we go down and here we go up. But that is the same as that. Here it is at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next part, right before it gets all crazy. One, 2, 3, 4. And 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we got a bunch of 16th notes, bunch of them. Now with this, I almost always goof up the fingers I use going from actually right in this area. Like I'll end up doing the ring finger roll, and then I'll quickly switch to go in between the pinky and the ring finger. So let's take a look at all this nice and slow here. And I do like to do something. Usually for like this kind of stretch here, like the 9 to the 12, I'll be using my pinky. For this, a little bit different approach, because I don't want to have to go use those fingers there where I'm using my middle and then pinky on the 10 and 12. You can if you really want to, but I don't like that at all. You could also kind of go back and forth like that. I don't like that very much either. What I typically will do is just use the ring finger for all the 12s, and then I'll just keep making the stretch smaller or bigger. So bigger stretch between the first and third here, smaller for the 10 and 12. So I do find it's easier to play this part if you just stick with the first and third. And right here, a lot of times, you might see me do it in some of these demonstrations for this video. A lot of times I'll end up like rolling my ring finger to that 12, hit that 12, and then I'll switch to the pinky for that repetitive part there. But typically what I want to do, what I prefer doing, is going pinky, first, third. Picking it, sometimes I'm a little inconsistent with how I end up picking the thing. But thinking about it, I think that's probably a really good way to practice it right there. Is you're going to go down, 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 yeah, down, like all down strokes basically. Down, 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 up. So basically, down on that, and then downs for those, 2 downs, 2 downs, 2 downs, and then you go down, up, down. So here, down, up, down, and then down, down, 2 downs, 2 downs, and then you can do like a down, down for that, or down, up. And then, yeah. You could do it that way too, like a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down. So that's another thing you could do. But most likely you have a bit more consistency if you do mostly downstrokes. Okay, now let's demonstrate this as 8th notes, because this is a really good one to work up as 8th notes before you try doing the 16ths. And you can always break this down into smaller portions, like you can work on, just this by itself. Make sure you hit the first note of the next bar though. So you can do that by itself, you can do that by itself, that much by itself, that much by itself. You can even do even less and just do that. You can break it in half, working the first half and then the second half. But yeah, always make it, always break things down like this into smaller and smaller pieces until you feel like progress is happening again. All right, so here we go as 8th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Wrong window selected. Here we go. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, now I am doing it that way. Instinctively wanted to do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. $180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that part is pretty challenging. I find this part more challenging than the rest. It's just that constant repetition of the same thing over and over and over and over again. That can get rather tricky. All right, now as 16th notes, the way it's written: 1, 2, 3, 4. $90. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't like that note. 1, 2, 3, 4. $120. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screwed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep picking when I'm not supposed to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's get a better one. 1, 2. I told you it's tough. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I didn't like that either. Good Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4. There, I like that one. Okay. Finishing off the rest of it here. Do something. There we go. Now it scrolls all the way down. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to take it through the end for the rest of this. So the first two bars you see on the screen there, she's going to be playing on the downbeat of 1, the upbeat of 2, and the downbeat of 4, and just basically climbing up the scale. So you got your 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then this. So that could be a bit tricky right there. Certainly worth singling out and breaking down. But you're going 12, 12, 10, 12, 12, 9, 12, 12, 9, 12, 12, 10, 9, 10, 10. So fingering I like to use, I'm going pinky ring first, pinky ring first, pinky ring first, pinky ring second. This way we have access to the first finger, third, second. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, just basically little arpeggios within that shape there. So basically we're going down an A sus2, and then that's a bit different. That's like an E minor with like an E minor add 4, no 5. So another way to look at this. Oh, there we go. That makes more sense. That's actually an inversion. So here we have a E minor over G being arpeggiated, and then here that would be a G major over D being arpeggiated here. So you got a G, you got a B, and a D. So that is B, D. But in this case, we're doing it over the D notes. So we have D, D, G. Anyway, so yeah, the next arpeggio then would be, that is going down to G sus2. And then the last part, we're going down, that's G over D. So yeah, A sus2, and then E minor over, basically kind of like an E minor over G. Kind of, but then the E minor's down here. It's basically a voicing of an E minor arpeggio right here. And then a voicing of a G. And then going down to G sus2. And then going down to G over D. So there, a little bit of theory happening. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 120, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now it's time to play to the whole track. Put this back where it was. A4. Okay, that is not scrolling all the way to the bottom there. There, that shows it all the way down. Okay, and then starts at the top. Good. All right, so let's play it at 60 BPM first. So actually, let's drink some coffee first, because that makes for exciting video. All right, here we go. 60 BPM. Okay. Now let's do it at 90 BPM. And full speed ahead, plus fooling around at the end, just improvising. Step out of the shape. That happens during improv sometimes. Oh boy, yeah. Thought about doing an arpeggio that actually was not fully in the shape, so whoops. But yeah, that happens during improv. You just try things, and sometimes you step out of the shape, just get right back in. All right, I think that covers it all. Any questions with this material? Please let me know.